Hello students, my name is Professor Muhammad Asim and we are doing ADMAS. ADMAS for Igcse students which have syllabus code 0606 and for CIE O-level students which have syllabus code 4037. So both kind of students can get equal benefit from this course. As you know students, we are doing nowadays chapter number 3, name is Indices and Surds. We have already finished exercise 3.1 to exercise 3.4. Today we are going to start exercise 3.5, and the topic of exercise 3.5 you can see on the screen: rationalizing the denominator of a fraction. Rationalizing a denominator of a fraction. So start to read from this. You rationalize. I am just reading the page of your book, Adam's book. You rationalize the denominator of a fraction when it is a surd. What is surd? I already told you, uh, an irrational number which is in square root, or you can say a square root number which doesn't have a root which is a whole number. For example, square root of 5. So you rationalize a denominator of a fraction when it is assert. The rationalize To rationalize the denominator of a fraction means to turn an irrational denominator into a rational number. Exercise 3.4 question 5 part M, you found that whenever you multiply 4 plus 2 root 3 and 4 minus 2 root 3, the answer is 4. Now you can see this from here, these 3 points. For fractions of the form 1 upon root a, multiply numerator and denominator by root a. For fractions of the form 1 upon a plus b root c, multiply numerator and denominator by a minus b root c. For fractions of the form a minus b root c, multiply numerator and denominator by a plus b root c. It is very easy exercise. In the light of these 3 points, we are able to start exercise 3.5. See question number 1. Rationalize the denominators. Question number 1, part A to part R. Here we go. Part A. Part A is 1 upon root 5. So how we rationalize this? Just multiply and divide by root 5. Root 5 ones are root 5. Root 5 into root 5 is root 25, and root 25 is 5. You all are know the square root of 25 is 5. So the answer of this part is root 5 upon 5. Hope you understand. Come to part B. 3 upon root 2. Multiply and divide by root 2. 3 into root 2 is 3 root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is root 4, and root 4 is 2. So the answer is 3 root 2 by 2. You can see these are very easy parts. Part C. 9 upon root 3. Sorry. Multiply and divide by root 3. 9 into root 3 is 9 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is root 9. And square root of 9 is 3. But we have to cancel this 3 by 9. 3 3s are 9. So the final answer is of part C, 3 root 3. This is the answer of part C, 3 root 3. Next part D. Part D is root 2 upon root 6. Just multiply and divide by root 6. Root 2 into root 6 is root 12. Root 6 into root 6 is 6. As you know, square root of 36 is 6. So I am writing it directly. Now, this 12 can break 4 into 3. Square root upon 6. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 is outside and inside is 3. 6. 2 ones are 2. 2 threes are 6. Root 3 upon 3 is the answer of part D. So you can see these are very easy parts. Come to part E. Part E is 4 upon root 5. So it can be root 5 upon root 5. 4 into root 5 is 4 root 5. Root 5 into root 5, root 25, and root 25 is 5. Final answer is 4 root 5 upon 5. Hope you understand. Part F. 12 upon root 3. It will be root 3 upon root 3, multiply and divide. This process of multiply and divide the same denominator is called the rationalization. So we are just rationalizing the denominator. 12 into root 3 and root 3 into root 3, root 9, and root 9 is 3. So 3 4s are 12. Final answer is 4 root 3. This is the answer of part F. Part G. Part G is 4 upon 12 root. It will be root 12 upon root 12. 4 into root 12 is 4 root 12. Root 12 into root 12 is 144, and root 144 is 12. 4 3 is a 12, but this 12 can be right. This 12 can be right 4 into 3 upon 3. The square root of 4 is 2, and inside is remains 3 and upon 3. This is the answer of part G, 2 root 3 upon 3. Come to part H. Part H is 10 upon root 8. It will be root 8 upon root 8. 10 into root 8 is 10 root 8. 8 8s are 64. Square root of 64 is 8. And 10, square root of 8, 2 into 2 into 2. 4 2s are 8, and 4 is outside. It will be 2 upon 8, 2 upon 8. Now cancel this. 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4. Final answer is 5 root 2 upon 2. 5 root 2 upon 2. And you are seeing in these type of questions, calculator is not required. Calculator is allowed, but uh, you can do each and every part without calculator. And if you need, then go ahead. Come to part I. 3 upon root 8. Then multiply root 8 by root 8. 3 into root 8 is 3 root 8. Then root 8 into root 8 is 64 and 64 is 8. 3 root 8. As you can see in previous part h, root 8 is 2 root 2. 2 root 2 upon 8. 2 4 is 8. So the final answer is 3 root 2 upon 4. Hope you understand. Part J, root 2 upon 32 root 32 multiplied by 32 root root 2 into root 32. So root 2 into 32 is root 64 and root 64 is 8 upon root 32 and root 32 is just 32 outside. Cancel this by 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 1s are 8. You can cancel 8 1s are 8. 8 4s are 32. So the final answer is 1 upon 4. This is part J, 1 upon 4. Now after part J, I will make some space in order to do remaining parts. After part J, come to part K. Part K is root 3 upon root 15. Multiply and divide by root 15. Root 15 into root 3 is root 45 upon root 15 into root 15 is 15 by 15 is 225, and or you can directly, whenever two same roots are multiplied, just write one value without the square root. So the answer is 15. 45 can be write 9 5s are 45 upon 15. 9 can be outside from the root, becomes 3 because square root of 9 is 3. 5 upon 15. 3 5s are 15. Final answer of part K is root 5 upon 5. Okay, come to part after K, come to part L. Part L is root 12 upon 156, multiply and divide by the denominator 156. 12 into 156. Now I will use a calculator. 12 into 156 is 1872. 1872 root upon 156 root into 156 root is just 156. Now with the help of calculator, find the square root of 1872. Answer is 12 root 13. Answer is 12 root 13 upon 156. And if you divide this 156 by 12, 12 ones are 12, 12 13s are 156. So the final answer is root 13 upon 13. This is the answer of part L. Come to part M. Part M is 5 upon 2 root 2. Multiply and divide by 2 root 2. 2 root 2 upon 2 root 2. 5 into 2 root 2 is 5 2s are 10. 10 root 2 upon 2 2s are 4. And root 2 into root 2 is 2. 10 root 2 upon 4 2s are 8. 2 5s are 10. 2 4s are 8. So the answer of part M is 5 root 2 upon 4. 5 root 2 upon 4. Come to part N. Part N is 7 upon 2 root 3. Multiply and divide 2 root 3 by 2 root 3. 7 2s are 14. 14 root 3 upon 2 2s are 4, and root 3 into root 3 is 3. 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are 4. So the answer is 7 root 3 upon 2 7s are 14, and kindly wait, and 2 2s are 4. Yes, 2 3s are 6. This is the answer of part N, 7 root 3 upon 6. Now come to part O. Part O is 1 plus root 5 upon root 5. Multiply and divide by root 5 upon root 5. Multiply 1 plus root 5 by root 5. This time I am not showing it directly. Root 5 into root 5 is 5. Remaining work I am doing over here. Root 5 into 1. Root 5 plus root 5 into root 5 is 5 upon 5. Or you can write 5 plus root 5 upon 5. This is the answer of part O. 5 plus root 5 upon 5. Now come to part P. Root 3 minus 1 upon root 3. Multiply and divide by root 3. So root 3 minus 1 multiply by root 3 upon root 3 into root 3 is 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. Root 3 into 1 is root 3 upon 3. So 3 minus root 3 upon 3 is the final answer of part P. Now I will make some space in order to do part Q and part R. Now come to part Q. Part Q is 3 minus root 2 upon root 2. Multiply root 2 and divide by root 2. 3 minus root 2 multiply by root 2 upon root 2 into root 2 is 2. Root 2 into 3 is 3 root 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2 upon 2. Or you can write this minus 2 plus 3 root 2 upon 2. This is the answer of part Q. Part R. Part R is 14 minus 7 root upon root 7, multiply root 7 by multiply root 7, 14 multiply by root 7, multiply by root 7 upon root 7 multiply by root 7 is 7. Root 7 into 14 is 14 root 7. Root 7 into root 7 is 7 upon 7. Or we can write it taking common 7. If we take 7 is common, then it will be minus 1 and plus 7 for the 2s are 14, 2 root 7 upon 7. This 7 cancelled by 7. So the final answer is minus 1 plus 2 root 7. Minus 1 plus 2 root 7 is the final answer of question number R, part R of question number 1. And we have finished the whole question. There are so many parts in these questions, but we have finished successfully. Come to question number 2. This is question number 2. Rationalizing the denominators and simplify. Same question, but in this time the denominator is not a number. Sorry, in previous question there were only one number in the denominator, but in this question in each and every part there are two numbers in the denominator. So when we have two numbers, then we have to multiply and divide by the conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate means if you see plus sign between the denominator, you have to multiply and divide by denominator. 1 plus root 2 becomes 1 minus root 2 upon 1 minus root 2. Multiply numerator by the numerator. So 1 into 1 minus root 2 is 1 minus root 2. And multiply 1 plus root 2 into 1 minus root 2. 1 minus root 2 upon, if you can see, one bracket is plus and one bracket is minus. With both numbers are same, then you can use a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square formula. So a square 1 square minus b square is root 2 square. 1 minus root 2 upon 1 square is 1 minus square and root cancel 2. 1 minus root 2 upon 1 minus 2 is minus 1. You can multiply this minus sign by the numerator. So minus 1 into 1 is minus 1 and minus minus plus root 2. This is the final answer of part A, minus 1 plus root 2. Come to part B. Part B is 1 upon 3 plus root 5. Definitely it will multiply 3 minus root 5 upon 3 minus root 5. Numerator by numerator, something multiplied by 1 is always same something. 3 plus root 5, 3 minus root 5, it will be a square minus b square. This time I am doing directly and hope you completely understand how we do directly. 3 square is 9 Square and root cancel 5. 3 minus root 5 upon 9 minus 5 is 4. And this is our final answer. Come to part C. Part C is 1 upon 3 plus root 7. Multiply 3 minus root 7 by 3 minus root 7. Multiply by this by 1. It will be 3 minus root 7. And 3 plus root 7. 3 minus root 7 is 3 square minus root 7 square. 3 minus root 7 upon 3 square is 9 square, and this is root cancel 7. 3 minus root 7 upon 9 minus 7 is 2. So 3 minus root 7 upon 2 is our final answer. Come to part D. Part D is, you can see on the screen, 4 upon 3 minus root 5. It will be, this time denominator sign is minus, so we have to multiply and divide by plus sign. 3 plus root 5 upon 3 plus root 5. Multiply 4 by 3 plus root 5 upon 3 minus root 5. 3 plus root 5 is 3 square minus root 5 square. 4 3 is 12. 12 and 4 into root 5 is 4 root 5 upon 3 square is 9, and root 5 is square and root cancel is 5. Taking common 4 from the numerator 4, it will be 3 plus root 5 upon 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 cancelled by 4. The final answer is 3 root 5. This is the answer of part D, 3 plus root 5. Now I will make some space. Come to part E. 5 upon 2 plus root 5. Multiply 2 minus root 5. Divide by 2 minus root 5. 5 into 2 minus root 5 upon 2 plus root 5, and 2 minus root 5 is a plus b. A minus b is a square minus b square. 5 2s are 10, minus 5 into root 5 is 5 root 5 upon 2 square is 4, and square and root cancel, it will be 5. 10 minus 5 root 5 upon 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Multiply this minus sign by the whole numerator. Minus 1 into plus 10 is minus 10, and minus minus plus 5 root 5. This is the answer of part E. Come to part F. Part F is root 7 upon 2 minus root 7. Multiply and divide by the conjugate, that is 2 plus root 7 upon 2 plus root 7. So root 7 multiply by 2 plus root 7 upon 2 minus root 7. 2 plus root 7 becomes 2 square minus root 7 square. Root 7 into 2 is root 7. Root 7 into root 7 is 7 upon 2 square is 4. Square and root cancel 7. 7 plus 2 root 7 upon 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Now this is part F. Multiply this minus sign by the whole numerator. It will be minus 7 minus plus minus 2 root 7 upon 3. So now, so whenever you see the negative sign in the numerator, you just multiply that negative sign by the numerator. Now come to part G. 2 upon 2 minus root 3, it will multiply by 2 plus root 3 upon 2 plus root 3. 2 multiply by 2 plus root 3 upon 2 square minus root 3 square. 2 to the 4. 2 into root 3 is root 3 upon 2 square is 4 square and root cancel. 3 4 plus 2 root 3 upon 4 minus 3 is 1, and writing 1 in the denominator is not necessary. So the final answer is 4 plus 2 root 3. This is the answer of part G. Come to part H. Part H is 5 upon 2 root 3 minus 3. Multiply it 2 root 3 plus 3 upon 2 root 3 plus 3. Multiply numerator 5 by the numerator 2 root 3 plus 3 upon again 2 root 3 minus 3, 2 root 3 plus 3, it will be a square 2 root 3 square minus 3 square. 5 to the 10 root 3 plus 5 3 the 15 upon 2 root 3 square. Apply square on 2 as well as root 3. 2 square is 4 and root 3 square is square root cancel. So answer is 3 minus 3 square is 9. So 15 plus 10 root 3 upon 4 3 is 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. 15 plus 10 root 3 upon 3 is the final answer of part H. Now I will make some more space in order to do remaining parts. Come to part I. Part I is 1 upon 2 root 3 minus root 2. Multiply by 2 root 3 plus root 2 upon 2 root 3 plus root 2. Numerator by numerator 2 root 3 something multiplied by 1 is not change upon 2 root 3 minus root 2 2 root 3 plus root 2 is a square 2 root 3 square minus root 2 square. Now 2 root 3 plus root 2 upon 2 and root 3 square. It will be 2 square is 4 and square and root cancel 3 minus square and root cancel 2. 2 root 3 plus root 2 upon 4 3 is 12. 12 minus 2 is 10. Final answer is 2 root 3 plus root 2 upon 10. Come to part J. Part J is 8 upon root 7 minus root 5. Multiply and divide by root 7 conjugate plus root 5 upon root 7 plus root 5. Sorry, by mistake I put multiple sign. It should be a plus sign. Multiply 8 by root 7 plus root 5 upon root 7 square minus root 5 square. 8 multiplied by root 7 is 8 root 7. 8 multiplied by root 5 is 8 root 5 upon square and root cancel 7, square on and root cancel 5. So taking 8 is common, root 7 plus root 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So answer is 4 root 7 plus 4 into root 5 is 4 root 5. This is the answer of part J. 4 root 7 plus root 4 root 5. And this is our today's class where we did first two questions of exercise 3.5. In next lecture, I will try to complete the whole exercise, all remaining questions. How many questions we did today? Question number 1, all parts. Question number 2, all parts. Question number 3, there are H part. Question number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will try to complete the whole exercise in next class. Otherwise, in coming two lectures, we will complete. After this exercise, there will be only one exercise left for this chapter, that is solving equations involving surds. Okay, student, this is our today's class where we finished first two questions of exercise 3.5. So, if you like my videos, my channel, kindly do subscribe my channel. And whenever you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon button so that when I upload my videos, you will get the notification. One more request, kindly don't restrict my videos to yourself. Share my videos as many as you can. Okay, students, good luck for next lecture.